Where are we going? Heisman Munich Bike.
Oh shit, bitch. I did it early.
Same.
You did this song. Where the fuck
That's
did
my
this-
wife.
Where'd that come from?
I keep them on me.
Oh, I guess. Yeah,
music's still playing.
Oh,
Dude, we're
Amateur hour.
so scuffed right now.
we're
All right, bring it in. Ladies and gents, whatever you identify as, welcome. Dude, it's been like what? 2 weeks? It's been damn near a month.
no, can't be a.
Yeah. 'Cause
But
we skipped the
it's-
4th. We skipped the 15th.
Okay.
I think our last one was fucking the one after Utah. Or not Utah, Englishtown.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about St. Louis. St. Louis happened.
I didn't watch it. I was busy.
I was also busy.
I watched it, tallied up all the points.
Fucking game, not doing it. So, Dad, aka Mike, what were you busy with on
Let's get into it.
on July what 14th, 15th, 13th?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
One of those days.
I was up in Wisconsin at US Air, driving the daily drift competition.
So, what were the vibes? You're driving up, right? What kind of music you listening to? Like, what kind of tank top you got on? Like, what? How are we preparing for this?
I almost wore a tank top just because of you.
Guns showing. I almost wore a cutoff
Could've.
because Mike's here. I have to show off my guns like he does.
Me and T-Dog went up.
Okay.
So Trevor was kind of like my co-pilot. Telling me, he was sending me videos during practice of like the runs I was doing.
Mhm.
But on the way up, yeah, just jamming out to basically Octane on Sirius radio, and
Not sponsored.
So how were the
Not
nerves?
sponsored.
Was the nerves nerving? So you like the whole way, or was it just like on the day you were like, or were you like cool as a cucumber?
I was fine. Got up there. I mean, there's not like there's not a high payout, like a whole like dollar amount money
So I'm
thing.
not a 50K payout.
No, and so that kind of makes like there's only 30 drivers there. They're trying to do like 32, so maybe they might have missed one. There was like 29-ish. But there were like stock BMWs, like power, like 250 wheel.
And there's a chance.
Well, yeah, it's Shawano. You don't need horsepower. Like
You
can
just
have
need skill.
you can have
so
a
there's
200
no chance.
right. You can have a 250 horsepower car there and hook it up, and
Be golden.
yeah, dude, like that. Even this Adam Billings is the guy that owns like this Billings Motorsports. He's the one that's putting on this competition.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
He's got like a turbo Miata. He is quick.
What is it? That orange one?
It's a green one.
Green one? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I mean he's fast.
Fuck boy.
So, like, were you having issues then, since you're like 450 wheel or whatever?
Not really. I just
Second gear and just fucking limiter, or what?
yeah, pretty much. Instead they run different layouts for the daily drift comp than they do like on your normal D-Day events up there. They try to make it fair. We're like, oh, these guys have never driven this before.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, just kind of getting used to the different layout. Back to like, I mean, I don't have like an absolute tremendous amount of tandem practice. So, I mean, just getting used to that.
Got more than me.
Well, yeah, my car actually runs.
Who needs a running car? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we got,
Lawn ornament.
we have friends.
You got good lawn ornament.
So, I mean, like that daily drift competition, it was fun, learning experience. They give you like 2 hours to practice.
So, I know it's gonna be hard for anyone who's watching or listening if they don't know what Shawano looks like or US Air to like visualize. But the people that do know, I saw videos of like, I don't know what you want to call it, corner one essentially, where you're starting like right by the pits and just going. Like, was that one of the layouts right there?
Wonder if you
So,
could pull up Google Maps.
yeah, it was like a completely different layout. I mean, like it's on the intermediate side of the track, but
Oh.
I mean,
On the intermediate?
yeah,
Uh,
motorsports.
What the fuck is it?
Go to
This
satellite
is
Where does that say?
layers.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, snap.
So like I saw you starting, zoom in for the people. Like, they were starting like right here.
so right here. This is where
Right
you start.
here. Okay.
It's like you grid like right here, and then you do. This is your first corner.
Oh, okay. I thought it was around here.
Nope.
Okay.
You grid.
So you come down here.
Yep. So this is your first corner. Like it's just an
Nice.
outer zone, and then the outer zone ends here. You can't see my fingers.
I'm mousing like right here.
Yep. So come in there, and the outer zone ends here, and then
Clipping point or some shit.
outer
Outer
clippings.
two?
Yeah, it's like an outer. They tell it a touch and go, but it's pretty much like an inner clip here, and out, in, out.
And then you're done here.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
it was a good layout. I mean, you can hammer down. There were so many dirt drops on the outside of corner one, like, and they were trying to tell us specifically, like
here.
yeah, they were like, we don't want a bunch of dirt drops here. We went through all of practice, and like I said, I went off once or twice. I went off at least twice. But if they're like, if you go off, let off the gas, don't hit the brakes, just let it float down so you don't rip this stuff up. And there were so many people that were just dropping rear tires and just hammering on it.
Just shooting shit in the air.
So as soon as practice was over, they started moving K rails. They put a wall up as soon as
Nice.
practice was over because they're like, yeah, we're not.
Well, they
doing so.
do a really good job of trying to keep their grass cleaned up. I know do they still charge if you tear up their grass or hit
No.
hay bales and stuff like
Oh,
that you used to?
I mean, it's such a good looking track.
Yeah, and they got a new manager this year too. So
Yeah.
like, because Pat's gone.
Yeah, someone else bought it, right?
Same owner, different manager. Because I was talking to the manager. We were up there for that, and I talked to even more over the last weekend. And
But Pat wasn't bad.
no, Pat wasn't like, he was a good dude. Everybody could probably say he was a prick, but he was a prick to the people that needed to be
I never talked to
Yeah.
him.
like. I mean, he was perfectly fine, but this guy, he said he's ran like autocross events before and like autocross these like different tracks.
Mhm.
So coming into this, seemed like he fit in really well. Super cool dude. But yeah, he doesn't want the track tore up, which I understand.
No, yeah, that's money out of his pocket.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a buddy who races go-karts.
Yeah.
And he races go-karts up there, and he said once drifting started up there, like when they would start to dirt drop, like that destroys their frames if they go off a little bit because the dirt drops drop it like a foot.
It's bad enough to destroy normal
Yeah.
car frames. So I can only imagine
it's
a go-kart.
destroying go-karts.
Yeah, but
So they try to keep it a little nicer for that because it is, from what I've heard, an amazing go-kart track.
oh yeah,
They can rip on it, and they said that the roller coaster in a go-kart is insane.
oh I can imagine. I mean, if you're like grip racing that pretty much, and
Oh yeah,
they're saying,
we need to take the shifter carts up.
I saw your dad was out playing with one the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the track's amazing. That's probably that's my favorite track. Between that and the old FD layout in St. Louis that they let us drive every once in a while,
Bro.
those two, I love to go down to St. Louis again and drive how I can drive now.
Do they still run that?
I can't remember when we did it last.
2018 was
Yeah,
the
They
last
do
time
it
I
like
was down there.
once a year. They used
Yeah.
to.
I can't remember who the people
The-
putting it on. It wasn't street. It was Street Driven Tour for a little bit. And then maybe it was just Import
It's
Alliance.
Just Drift FCL.
No, I think it was always street driven. Import Alliance always did theirs out in the parking lot, which I don't even think street driven.
I
that
don't think
thing
it's
anymore?
a thing anymore. I think the last time I drove it, I think Import Face Off may have been doing
Yeah.
it. If I remember right.
They have.
It would have been like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last time I drove, I remember Nick Swan coming up to my window and saying, "Yo, you're doing pretty good. You should talk to me about LS Fest after this." Like sick, and then next run I blow my suspension apart.
Like, are you sure?
Bend the fuck out of my front control arm and just I broke one of the RPF ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, I looked like a joker like right after he said it. He's like, "Oh, you're doing really good today." I was feeling it. Like I was doing great, I thought. And then I just hit the inner clip way too hard.
Those rumble strips.
Yeah, I was over the rumble strip and it came off of it and then
Yep.
back on it and just destroyed destroyed everything.
Yikes. Dude, FC Mike in the chat, his car definitely looked a step above most of the rest up there. Because he's a Pro 3 car.
Sure.
Just takes it. I love it.
There's a radiator in the back from being Pro 1.
I need to do that eventually.
So, did you have any car issues? Or like was it all solid?
For the competition, it was pretty much all solid. I mean, try to keep everything cold. It was hot up there.
It was hot?
I think it was like probably 80, like mid 80s.
No temp issues, no.
No, I mean,
Power
I don't
steering?
think power steering's
good
good. I said that new belt fixed the power steering and getting that.
What about that fitting?
That was fixed too.
Cool.
So what did you? So for people who don't know, which I'm sure most of them do, I guess, you had issues at Cedar Rapids a couple times, blown belts, and what else?
Yeah,
Blown power steering belts.
Yeah, just I run like so it's RB25 engine,
Jeez.
but it's got a KA24. KA24.
Yo, first time chatter.
What's up?
What's up, dog?
That dial?
Dylan.
Yeah, same.
I spit hot fire. Sorry.
But the pulley on the KA pump was maybe like a 1/4 inch off from lining up with the crank pulley
Oh,
for
okay.
the power steering belt. So I think I kept running the same belt and it kept like just jumping a rib. And I got it all lined back up, but it was still jumping. And I think it was because that belt was stretched on like half of it. So it just kept jumping and then shredded. So just put a new belt on it. And then the last event out in Cedar Rapids, just a high pressure fitting failed.
Oh, okay.
So, or basically the O-ring washer failed. And
Yeah, like a crush washer.
yeah, it's like a crush washer with a rubber like seal inside of it.
Oh, got you.
So, and like,
Yeah.
and it's an ISR setup. It's an older one. So on the older ones, it's like a 17 millimeter fitting to like tighten it all down with.
Mm-hmm.
When you tighten it down, it's almost too small, and like the hard edges on the 17 mil like
Kind of tear it up.
heading. Yeah, if you crank it, it would get into that rubber. I think that's all it was because the new one's a 19 mil, so it's they
There's probably
fixed it.
There's probably torque for that, Mike.
Tight.
Dude, Tyler Hines in the chat too. Wouldn't have happened if it was a Jay-Z. I'm gonna agree with him.
I'm
Didn't
going
happen to me.
to wait to talk shit until his is running.
Yeah, I can't talk shit.
But it's gonna be dope when it's done.
Dude.
I know that.
Let me know your first event. You're gonna be, I'm assuming, Cedar Rapids, because I want to be there to see it.
If you watched his latest YouTube video, like a actual fan, he mentioned that he doesn't think he's gonna be able to make October, but he's gonna try to get it early next year.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing it.
I think he can make it to the Scrapeyard event in Toronto.
Bro,
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that actually. When was that announced?
Last week?
yeah, I
Did
think
they announce
it's
it?
August 24th,
No, it's
September
not.
24th,
No.
October.
We're gonna miss. No, it's like October 7th.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's 2 day. It's a week after the next drift competition. days.
So when's the Cedar Rapids event in October?
I don't know.
Dude, chat's popping off, and I fucking love this, by the way.
I don't know when Cedar. I don't even know if I'm gonna go back up to Cedar Rapids this year.
Fuck 'em.
I mean, it's just the car's literally probably gonna get put in the trailer for about the next 6 weeks. I've got other projects I gotta get done.
Oh yeah, you picked up a new S13, didn't you? Is that what you're talking about or no?
No, that's on the list.
Oh, it's on the list. What other projects?
Next list.
I gotta get the G35 ready to sell
Or trade.
Why are you selling it?
because I can't have the 240 and I can't have a
Can't.
second 240 and a G.
Right?
Or won't?
I don't. And
If you're gonna build a Pro 1 car, an E46 is probably better.
I'm
I'll
hoping.
true you.
I know you would.
I'd
I'm
trade you in
hoping-
a heartbeat.
I'm hoping Ethan might buy it. He's kind of showed
Do your G's
some
badass.
interest.
Doesn't
be-
he already have one?
Yes, but he wants a street one.
The
G-
What?
street one?
That makes no sense.
Like his G37, like I think he wants to turn that into like a drift taxi,
Oh.
Okay,
and like
okay.
he wants one like just for the street
I
kind of
feel-
deal.
I feel that.
I want a sedan. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
then buy one. He doesn't buy it. There's one for sale.
not okay. What I really want is literally what size building.
Bro, for real.
Do you want to know what I bought today?
You bought another car?
The list is getting bigger.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck did you buy?
I need to stay off of Copart.
Motherfucker
It's
just
so
literally says,
easy.
"Hey, I can't have another car. Oh, by the way, I bought another car."
Another sedan.
Yeah, another GS 300.
I don't know. Okay,
If you're interested, I will fix it and sell it to you.
He's
Or
interested.
otherwise, I'm gonna pull it apart and part it.
so here's the thing.
It's not that bad though.
Does it have the motor in it?
150,000 miles, 01 GS 300 auto interior.
VVTi?
I don't know.
Talk to me about the VVTi.
The interior is pretty mint. It's
Really, just throw your everything in
No,
it.
okay, so we'll talk after.
Yeah, I know.
I have plans that aren't gonna happen, but I have plans.
I love plans that aren't gonna happen.
Sedan G is the move, dude. Okay, there's this guy on Instagram. I don't know his name, but he makes my fucking dick hard. He's got a GS 300, fucking fat
Knew it.
lips on equips, like a full cage, like even the rear, 4 bucket seats all around. Oh my god,
Becky.
dude! Literally, it is so cool. That's what I would want to do.
the G. I guess
It's a GS 300, something like
okay.
that. Yeah,
That would be sweet.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
Do
I
it,
like the-
pussy.
I like the
Try it.
Lexuses. 'Cause,
Sell
like,
the RX-7.
they're wider. I feel like my G35 is pretty narrow, where like the G35. Or the
Oh, yeah, it's
GS,
like-
the GSs are just way bigger.
I have no idea if he's building the Benz because every time I see that GS, I just get fucking rock hard. So
That's where it stops. He finishes on the Benz, or finishes on the GS.
literally,
Can't make the Benz yet.
nah, dude, GS is like just big body shuffle, dude. You know?
Yeah, I mean this thing just got hit in the front left. I think it needs like a hood, a bumper, and a headlight.
It's just a fucking,
Just money.
No, that wasn't what I was gonna say. It's just a fucking, I don't know what I was gonna say. I can't think of the word.
There you
No,
go.
I was literally just like, we were taking AC classes real quick at work, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to look at the auction today. Like, pulled up. I'm like, oh, this is cheap. Let's buy this.
So is that like your Facebook? Like you're just like, I'm bored of what's on
No.
Copart.
Every once in a while, but like, their auctions are like every Wednesday.
He knows.
So
That's hilarious.
So I don't look at it all the time, but I start looking at it about Wednesday at 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday morning. It's my morning shit. It's really I start picking up my bill.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
selling the G, cool.
Yep, that's the plan.
You bought Josh's Big Nose S13 that he had.
Yep.
Got any plans for
Is
that?
that supposed to be public knowledge?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
public
know.
knowledge now. There's
it's
7
out.
people that know.
I don't know. Evan told me I need to put it in a barn and never touch it.
Probably
Honestly?
wrong.
Smart.
Right. But I love driving it. That thing's almost as comfortable as a G to drive. Like
Yeah,
on the interstate, that thing just cruises.
I rode around town in it, and it's
I've already
amazing.
got everything fixed on it that was wrong, for the most part.
What was
Like,
wrong with it?
so,
Well,
like-
the head gasket.
well, that too. That's already fixed. It's like unfortunately it doesn't run right now, but I think I got the part to make it run. So I started it runs, but it ran kind of rougher than what I thought it should. So I started pulling spark plugs and spark plug wires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spark plugs were gapped at 20 thousandths, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
And
Usually when they're old, though, they expand.
yeah, but this was someone put them in there. And they're the cheapest. There's no
Probably the
there's
dude
no
that-
point.
Thought he head gasket,
I
which
don't know.
was if he's watching.
Yeah. Yeah, you made the right choice
Yep.
to sell it. But no, then tried pulling up the wire that goes to the coil to the distributor cap, and that broke off.
Oh yeah, they
So
do
I'm
like
like-
that.
I'm like, yeah. So I got.
So the part to fix it is a new RB.
No, don't RB it. I mean, as much as I
I'm
love RBs,
literally
Sit down,
just
dude.
kind of want to maybe do because Greg's got some teen lowering springs,
Mhm.
which I've heard are actually pretty good for those.
Yeah.
Maybe if I find some decent wheels, 16 or 17-inch wheels on it, and maybe one of those dorky Dory kits, like the lips. And that's
I'm
about it.
down.
I'm gonna keep the motor, dude. Air conditioner's cold, AC cold, motor
yeah.
runs good.
I wouldn't touch the drivetrain.
I wouldn't either. Honestly, it's slow when it's auto, and I love it.
You can just
Makes you not want to do
You
anything.
can just beat the piss out of it and not get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it's not fast,
No, the fucking single cam.
but they also CX Racing makes a single slammer turbo setup,
Oh, here we go.
and you get to
ladies and
keep
gents.
air conditioning.
Yeah,
And
like
it
that's
starts.
dope. But also
Or I'm just gonna keep it the way it is and just cruise it every once in a while. And
I just cruise it.
yeah, I mean, it's just a blast to get in and drive. So
Yeah.
I said,
All
so,
right. The last weekend, like 4 days ago.
Yes,
So did you stay in Shawano for that week, or you come back and then go back?
I came back.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it was yeah. So daily drift comp.
You end up leaving the trailer?
No, but I talked to the manager because he was like, because this dude, even pulling like trailers, like obviously like they let enclosed trailers stay in the pits, and then everybody else has to drop their stuff and then go park in a field.
Yeah.
So we got there. I learned from a couple years ago, like you better be there on Friday if you want a spot.
Yeah.
So we were there Friday night, like 7:30, 8 o'clock. He's there lining everybody up where he wants their trailers to be.
That's cool.
So like they're doing all the trailers on one side. As they show up, they're back them in. That's where you're gonna be. Like, you'll unload your car and you back them in.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that was cool. I was talking to him because he was like, I was just bullshitting with him a little bit when I got there, and I'm like, so if I asked you last week, leave my trailer here, would you have let me leave it? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, we got space everywhere for it. But like, I had to build a bash bar because I ran that whole daily drift comp with no front bash bar.
There was only a company that would have been able to help you with that.
I know, it was over there last week.
Yikes.
But like now it's got one. So I was like, hey, the next daily drift competition is September 30th and October 1st, and the following week after that is Scrapeyard. I leave my trailer and car here. He's like, oh yeah.
Dude, making fucking friends.
So I'm kind of hoping that just leave everything up there for that whole week.
That'd be
And then
fucking
just,
nice.
yeah, because if I don't have to bring the trailer, if I take it up once and bring it back once, just toss wheels and fuel jugs in the truck and bring those back and fill them back up and
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's what
mount tires and go back up. Yeah, it's the guy's pretty. The managers are nice. So
how was D-Day 93, dude?
that was a blast too.
Was that a 2-day?
Yeah, that was Saturday, Sunday. Stayed at some like Amish hotel thing.
Dude, really?
Oh yeah, that was.
Did you join the cult?
No, we left Sypha there for him.
Oh, dude, Sypha would take over.
Us.
Yeah, Sypha would jump right in that, and
Well, he'd just start cooking for him. They'd be like, bro, this guy.
instead of cooking you just gonna cook for us, like. But yeah, so it was good. Like I said, Sypha went. Josh was up there. Yeah, no one really had any problems. Sypha ran the whole Saturday with no handbrake.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he was having problems with that.
Right, and
we'll
then
probably discuss that with him. He's on next week
to
talk about his first event.
Oh yeah, he was hyped. He was having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was a blast.
Was it a lot of like nighttime driving, or they cut it kind of early?
No, you're done at 5.
Oh really?
I think they only do the nighttime driving for Rio Bash. I think that's. And I was talking to somebody because they do very little go-karting up there anymore.
Yeah,
it's like 85% of their schedule is drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I mean and I was talking to Michael, he's the manager. He was saying even next year they might just do all the karting might be done during the week.
Yeah. Well, karting in general is
crazy.
Starting to really fall off again. It had a second resurgence for a while, but it's falling back off. So
I figured with F1, I feel like F1's getting bigger, so I figured karting would start to get bigger too, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he said they make their money on the drifting. Sure, so they're there to support it as long as the track's taken care of, and
that's good.
So yeah, hopefully everybody treats the track well and treats him good, and yeah, it was good. I don't think anybody had any issues.
Any favorite moments of that weekend?
Ending with Bessie was fun.
I saw some videos that looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean I started dropping air pressure in my tires and down to 10 pounds up on the roller coaster. Yeah, you can chuck that thing up at the wall. And
is this your first time on the intermediate or the advanced side too, or no? You've been on it before.
My third time.
Yeah,
because I was there even before I wrapped the car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
because this was Bess's first time on the advanced side, I think he said.
Yeah, I think he's only been there maybe once or twice before this, and kind of had problems, I think, every time. But yeah, I mean, he jumped in it and he picked it all up pretty quick.
Did you hang out with anyone that's meet anyone new?
Who did pit next to us? The dude with the other GS that goes to Cedar Rapids all the time.
Alexi?
Yeah, he pitted next to us. Then one of the dudes I ran the daily drift competition with, he's got an LS swap Genesis.
Oh wow, okay.
Nice.
He was there by himself. So I'm like, you might as well pit with us. And he was only there for Saturday. And some other dude pitted next to us Sunday with another Mustang. It wasn't the SN90. It was a generation after that.
Like a new edge or
newer.
like the SN or S187?
I don't know. You're the Mustang guy.
See, I'm
He
not.
really is.
I know. I heard the other podcast.
Yeah, that
where
other
just,
podcast
like,
where he just talks and talks and talks
I
about
mean,
Mustang
I
stuff.
spaced, but I mean, I had heard
Yeah,
SM.
Me
a couple
too, and I was
times.
here.
All right. Well, was it a
What movie did you guys watch?
What movie?
I thought I saw like
On the
projector was on.
projector.
like this
Might
or like
have been like that one.
or like these
No, it was newer than that.
or like
You were probably right on the last one. You could drive it. It was
these go from 05 to 2013.
It was starting to rust, so
14.
it could have been. It's probably one of those.
Yeah, those are my least favorite.
Yeah, he could drive it.
He was interested until you were like that. Never mind.
Nah. Some like stock, pretty much car, but
I mean, I've seen dudes fucking drive them. It's the reason I don't like them is because
here we go. Scientific.
pretty sure all of those up to 10 are 3-valve 4.6s, which is like it's dumb to make power on them and super expensive to make power on them. And then after that, in 11 they get the Coyote, which is but
Fair enough.
Sleep.
oh sorry.
But yeah, I mean everybody, and everybody drove great. So
How much twisted tea was consumed during those 2 days?
I don't know. Cy had one drink at some bar we went to, and then he was gone. Like he had one. No, like mentally gone.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be a drift event if Cy stayed the whole time.
I think
he
Cy
normally
only
dips out somewhere.
Yeah, I could probably confirm, but I'm pretty sure he just downed a case and or half a case in 2 hours or something like that after that. But yeah, he put him down. It was starting to we went back to the track and they had the projector up. They're just playing like random drift videos.
Nice. Bellator video.
The one with the AK.
AK.
Whatever how you spell it. Some other dude that
I don't know.
can't remember. But yeah, they were just
Sounds
playing like
dangerous.
some random drift videos. And then it started raining, so we kind of just did. So
Dude, sounds like a dope weekend, my guy.
it was good. You were supposed to be there.
Listen.
Both of you. Let's hear it.
So
I'm already bored.
I was okay. I was at a wedding the weekend of FDSTL. Super fucking fun. But after that, dude, I was just fucking out of it. I got back when I booked these flights up to Washington. I booked them when I was on third shift.
Right.
So the flights there left at like 5 a.m. from Chicago. And then the flight leaving Washington, we left at midnight and got to Chicago at 5 a.m. Let me tell you something. I could not fucking sleep on that plane because the dumb bitch stewardess kept shoulder checking me with her goddamn cart.
Did you break the cart?
And she didn't even offer me a drink. I'd look up. She didn't say shit. She just kept fucking going.
We're off
After
the
my
plane.
dislocated shoulders just fucking laying there. So I was dead.
All you had to do is ride in a truck and sleep all the way up there.
Well, okay. Betsy's like, hey, I'm going to call your boss and say you're taking a half day. Okay. Not how it works, first off.
Oh, so you had to work?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
that's stupid. Like a half day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You can't just like show up to work and like, I'm not feeling it. I gotta go home.
You can, but it's a UAB, which you can only get 5 of those before you start getting like disciplinary stuff.
How many you got?
2.
Okay, what's one more?
I want to save them.
You only get like 5 and 8.
Yeah, they don't clear for 8. You have them for 18 months and then they all clear.
Fair.
I do.
They all clear it after 18 months?
Yeah.
Or they don't just fall off as like 18 months after they happen?
No, they tell you.
So once the first one starts, the clock starts ticking.
Oh, so like you can rack up 4, and then after 18 months after the first one, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have used it.
No, I'm good.
When did the first one start?
No.
Yeah, that's
it
the
was,
answer I'm expecting. Like, oh well, it's 17 months, so I got
think
3
it
weeks
was-
and 4 days before I gotta fucking.
No, I
get
think
these
it was
things knocked out.
December of last year. Hasn't even been a year.
Close enough.
It's not even halfway, I don't think. Maybe halfway exactly. Probably not.
I've got two already. Also.
Where's his slack? He works third.
Next.
He didn't even
It's
work.
coming next.
Let's
Bitch boy.
transfer.
I gotta poop.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Are you guys going up at all this year?
Yes.
Like to a scrapeyard or the daily
Yes.
drift comp?
100%.
We shouldn't even be working during scrapeyard. We have shut down
They're calling like Labor Day.
Labor
and
Day
then-
ish.
And then off through like the.
I'm gonna say mid-September to late October.
Okay, so now I got a pit for daily drift comp as well.
I think I'm sick that day. Just kidding.
I got you.
I want like full hauler up to that thing.
You just have to share it with my wife.
My wife.
My
leave.
wife.
Leave.
Leave her.
That's what I say every time.
No,
He's just
just
like,
leave
"No, I
for the-
can't."
Drag your ass with. Leave the kids alone.
Or that. Dude, shout out to Zach's cup. That shit's dope.
Stole it from my wife.
They can't see it.
Shit. There's
I
my
promise
favorite,
it
a
looks
Bulbasaur.
cool.
Oh fuck.
I promise it looks cool. Oh my god. So,
God damn.
what? You got any? Are you like cool with your car, the S13, or are you like, I want something next?
No, I think I'm just gonna keep what I got until I can't drive it anymore. Like, I like it.
I think it's smart.
Yeah, like the FDF front end I love that. That stuff works great.
So much that he's got a spare.
Almost needed it this week. I think I've been at tie rod,
Oh really?
but not bad enough to where I'm just gonna line it and all good.
Got to.
So
Their replacement tie rod.
no, I think it's just the sleeve in between the Heim joints.
Yeah, that bar. It's like
Yeah,
How was the sound system? Was it lit?
I used it more for the comp than what I did
Oh really?
this last weekend. Yeah,
What were you listening to?
like a day to remember, stuff like that.
Fucking, man,
Anything punk rock usually, or like a Treyu.
dude.
I'll
All
turn,
right.
I'll turn a Treyu on.
Okay, I know one song by them.
I haven't listened ever.
Trey's good. But yeah, so I think jamming up to that. I try to do that before comps to kind of like, especially for daily drift, because like the grid for practice, you're probably sitting there for like 5-6 minutes.
Oh fuck.
Like it doesn't seem like that much time in between runs, but it
So,
gets
when's the cool suit coming?
it needs to happen. I don't think about it that much. Like I didn't realize how like sweaty I was till after practice. And I get out of the car and I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, and your whole backside is just water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than that, like the only thing I need to figure out is as soon as everything starts getting soaked, it starts cutting out. I think it's all in like the fuel pumps getting hot.
Oh, okay.
Because if I run without a trunk, that helps.
Is that why you're running without a trunk?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Knowledge.
But yeah, I think that's probably all it is. I don't know what else it would be.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so.
I used to be. Gave that shit up.
Oh, this is a long ass comment ago. Some of the 4.6 32 valve. So, sure, I'm not going to go into Mustang knowledge.
Let's go.
I'm tired of talking about Mustangs in front of
You
people.
know you want to go into this.
I don't. FC Mike's right. They're probably 32 valve something.
Perfect.
I'm not a doctor.
The doctor.
Okay. I was hoping a topic was going to pop in my head, but nothing did. Do you have any topics?
Have any topics?
Mhm.
Shit.
Is Burke's BMW going to be done for Scrapeyard?
Don't even.
For scrapeyard, yeah,
No,
it should be.
No, it won't.
Bro, I'm gonna take it over to Mike's. He's gonna finish it for me.
It's going to be done July 1st.
Yeah, 2024.
No, this year.
I
July
never
1st.
said this year. I said July 1st.
No, you and Bruce made a pact. And I
When
don't
did
think
make a pact with Bruce.
I saw the Blood Brothers signature. And
Oh, is Bruce's done?
no,
No.
neither. Both of them didn't make it. I can't really talk shit, but I didn't make a pact.
No, you can't either. Yeah, Trevor's car is going to be done before all you motherfuckers.
That's because Trevor's just goated. He's
Yeah.
kind of just him, you know?
Like he said, he's going to get ready to tune that thing up. He might do that daily drift comp, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I'm hoping he
Dude,
does.
I really
would.
want to see Trevor back in a car.
Yeah, Trevor needs to be in a car because having him up there this weekend would have been insane.
Yeah.
Because
So was like competition, like, was it stiff? Like, did you watch the whole thing or did you bail right away?
We kind of watched it, but the comp, like the daily drift comp, it was 2 hours long, maybe 2.5. They fly through it. It flowed faster. Like top 32 to someone up on the podium was 2.5 hours.
Who won? I just touched the button.
I can't remember who won. Some dude with a, I don't know. It was some LS240.
Basic.
Missing all the body panels. I don't know.
Was it gold?
No. No, it's some orange one. I don't know. They'll probably be up there again, I'm assuming.
So
there's actually points. There's actually like points for that daily drift competition.
Do you know who the judges were and how many there were? Was there 3?
I think that Mick dude who drives that white.
Jacob Anderson?
Yes.
Yep.
Jacob Anderson. He's one of the judges. I don't know if Adam's one of the judges. That Adam Billings.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who all the rest of the judges are.
You know how many there were?
I'm assuming 3. I was talking to Trevor because Trevor was obviously there watching, and he'll give you like pretty honest opinions or whatever he feels. He said all the judging seemed fair. So
And that Jacob guy seems like a good dude. I don't know who the Adam Billings dude is.
yeah, he's the one that puts on all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
But he was up there this weekend driving that Miata.
Oh, that's that Turbo Miata guy you're talking about? Oh,
because I did the
gotcha.
hyperdrift stuff. They did hyperdrift on Saturday and Sunday, and I did both of those. And I got knocked out top 32 both times. But my first battle was with Adam,
Mhm.
and like they let you do like 2-3 practice runs, and go up to your battle. You do 1 sight lap each, then you go at it, and then you like battle. Well, he went out, did the first 2 turns, and then just straightened out. Like, well, maybe this guy's having issues or something, and I'm like, it's not a big payout, so I'm like, I'm not putting my car through someone else's car for like $100. So
I would
so I go and I
put
had
my
like
car into people's car for free.
right. So I do my lead. I gotta chase him first. I think I chased him first. So I give him the jump and he's gone.
Really?
I'm like,
So was he like messing with you, or was he actually having
no,
issues?
I think I was talking to him like, and he's like, "Yep, I just wanted to get the first 2 corners down. That's all I wanted to do." And I'm like, "Damn it!" So yeah, he got the jump on me off the line, and the run up is super small for this. It's like I was like, and my gears are long enough where it kind of sucks.
Oh, okay.
If it was a little bit longer, I could do like first, second, then do like a manji into the initiation, but I can't quite. It was pretty tight.
There's quick change.
I was gonna say, this is a pretty easy change to.
I mean, you could pull up the map again, and I'll show you like what that one, because that was a completely different layout. That was Super D reverse.
Cool.
Because they were doing Super D layout reverse for the comp. Which that's a fun layout too. It's hard because you try to get all the speed, then you go downhill in the first corner. Look, all the drift cars.
Okay.
So like here you grid it up here,
Here.
right here, and then you go this way.
Oh,
So you do this, and then this.
that's literally the opposite of.
Yeah, it's Super D
We're
reverse.
gonna say
Yes.
Super D.
Yeah.
Where he just said
Yeah.
it 4 times.
Yeah, so that's what they were doing for the hyper drift. But yeah, that was fun. But
It
yeah,
does look like a fun setup.
like I said, Adam just launched. I think he just keeps the foot pinned and just left foot brakes.
Yeah, that is
all
a
the time
really.
in
So
that
how
Miata.
shitty is this corner?
That one's tough. Because you got a bunch of speed coming out of this area,
Yeah.
and yeah,
You just gotta choke up and just fucking.
yeah,
Heavy brake.
I kept cutting in too tight.
So you really want to like come in here,
Float
with your
it.
end
You
and
need to
swing
float
where
it
you're at
wide. Yeah, you need to float it really wide.
into the trees.
Yeah, hopefully not that.
Through the fence in the trees.
So yeah,
Down the
so
street.
yeah, the Saturday.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I didn't even fucking. I'm sorry. This is my first time back in so long.
All right, so we gotta redo this all. Everybody's like,
Well,
"What are
okay,
we doing?"
just follow the mouse pad, right? Okay, anyone who's watching. So they start up here,
Yep.
come down here, skirt, and over here, carrying a boatload of speed right here, and then you gotta hang the tail end right on this bitch.
Yeah.
And
So
you keep going straight till you can't no more.
right. So yeah, I mean that was fun. They did that Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, I think I had too much air in the tires too. I got like 15, 16 pounds on tires, and they were already warm and kind of wore out.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have a bunch of grip. So Adam pretty much just got me, and that was it on that one.
And it's such. I mean, your car's light, but that car's got to be so much lighter.
Yeah, and I mean it's a rocket,
Yeah.
so I mean, he can drive the hell out of it. And then Sunday, I went up against Cody in the Mustang.
Okay.
We got it one more time after the first one, but I had like 10 pounds air in the tires at that point. They were brand new, so I was gripped up pretty good on that one because, yeah, my lead run, I'm pretty sure I gapped him pretty decent on my lead. But yeah, my chase run, I was kind of hanging with him, but I had a little bit of a straight in the first time, and then like the one more time battle, I just choked up a lot on the last corner and just pretty much parked it and couldn't get the tires to light back off again.
So like from the beginning of this year to now, like how much is your confidence in tandeming and just driving in general improved?
It's getting better. I mean, like I said, didn't have much going into this year, so I'm getting more comfortable every time out. So hopefully,
I'm so proud.
Fucking rad.
If I can make it out of top 32 once this year for like the daily drift comp, I'd be happy.
I think that's a good goal.
Yeah, nice. The next ones are back to back Saturday, Sunday. So going into Sunday confident, hopefully driving should be good. So,
how do you sign up for those? You just like online shit? Is it like
I
as
saw,
soon as it fills up?
Yeah, I mean they're I think they're going for the last two comps are going for sale, or spots for the comp are going for sale on Monday.
Oh, okay.
But I had bought someone else's season pass.
Oh.
It's like after the first one, somebody.
Did you get that other person's point?
I don't get any.
Damn.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. But nah, the guy was I don't know if he even ran the first one or not. He might not have even made the first one. Then he was trying to sell the rest of the season pass because I messaged that Adam dude. I'm like, hey, how do I get in?
Yeah.
What are we doing? He's like, oh well, this one guy is. The one dude's trying to sell his whole pass.
One guy couldn't.
How much
cut
was
it.
the pass?
I don't know what the legitimate pass is because like he sold me the last 3 events of
that's
it.
True.
On a premium?
But it was like $450 for the last 3 rounds.
They're probably charging $2.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that's a comp, so they're limited to 32 drivers, so they have to charge decent. I mean, comps are always expensive.
I've never driven one. I don't know.
I mean, even just driving Shawno for a 1 day is $200. It's not anymore. It's
Is
really
it
not
really?
any more expensive. Yeah, I think the 2 day for last weekend was 3 something.
Holy shit!
I mean, it's not cheap. Run
The
never
d-
has
the days
been.
of $175 2 days.
I don't remember that at all.
That was O'Drift, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, for O'Drift, yeah, I think they were
Yeah.
like they were $100 days or
Yeah, or
175 for 2
the
days.
2 day.
But Shawno's always been expensive.
Well, it's a
good
nice track. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they keep it up.
Yeah, it's not a rundown track with like gravel pits.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I miss O'Drift.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I'm hoping if Scrapeyard comes back, like I said, because Scrapeyard's been. I mean, I didn't see it coming. I'm doing an event up at US Air.
By the way, I have to say, that fucking little pixel.
Oh, that was insane.
That was great.
I have no idea what you're
Oh,
talking
you
about.
haven't even seen it?
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Let's pull it up. Where am I
Yeah.
going?
I
It
don't
was
know.
on the Instagrams.
Grams.
Please log in. Yes. What's our notifications? Oh my goodness, who's this? Is this Alexi?
Yeah.
God, following you, you sexy bastard. Okay. Where's the search thing?
Is this Birds or Side doing a little 50 deal? Side, no, Side's right there.
Yeah, but like, where am I searching for this?
Scrapeyard, I'm assuming.
They probably won't be able to hear it. This?
Up, down, farther.
Keep going down.
That one.
Actually, they might be able to hear it. We won't be able to hear it. Fuck it.
So fucking cool.
That is badass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm
God
definitely getting
damn.
tickets for that one.
That was fucking sick.
When do tickles
When do tickles?
When do tickles happen?
New tickles happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike.
Dad.
When do the tickles happen?
What are tickles?
But when do tickets go on sale? You know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Rap God.
I'm assuming that
I have to.
I'm assuming they're gonna go pretty soon.
Buy a ticket.
To drive?
Yeah.
That's dog.
Yeah, because Bessie's got the enclosed now, so
Damn, what a G.
might be a trailer to borrow. Dude, that rig is intimidating behind you. Oh my god.
It's a big bitch.
Yeah, like I'm pulling in my little Titan, like my 28-foot enclosed in my inky dinky Titan, and here comes Bessie behind you, just like because
barreling
this trailer is like a foot taller than mine
Mm-hmm.
because it's like a high ceiling one, and then his truck is just huge.
So did he like fix everything that he wanted to on it, or did he just take it as it is?
On the trailer?
Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything to fix.
Maybe
I
he just
mean,
had future plans for it.
I think
then.
I think he
Yeah.
wants to like do it up.
Yeah, I think he wants to
Yeah.
put like
How
walls
long
up.
is it?
20,
Is it along yours?
24 with a V-nose.
Okay.
So it's 2 foot shorter overall, but I mean the V-nose, it's big enough. It's still because he was like, oh, I want to move the D rings. I'm like, no, like I just ended up seeing it. I'm like, strap down. I'm like, dude, you're fine. He showed it to me the other when I was over there the week, and I'm like, you're good. Just pull it.
Mhm.
Like grease the bearings and go. So
Yeah.
it's a nice trailer.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there's just no cabinets or ventilation, so there's
Gets hot.
stuff you can cut vents and eat.
AC?
No, there's nothing on it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But like you put vents in it, and the ACs are the AC units are the same size as the vents. So you just pull the vents out and later and drop AC unit.
Somebody's been looking into it.
No, because mine had an AC unit on it, and it was broke. So I pulled it out and just put a vent in it.
He knows back to AC.
Yes, I can.
Get the little fingers at the end, so that way you keep all the AC in,
Oh
like
yeah.
the freezer fingers or whatever they
Yep.
call them. Plastic, like
I'll just
I have
close
no
it.
idea what you're talking about.
You know, like when you walk like a freezer section, it's got like the big like.
Oh, I thought that was just for bullshit. I didn't know that was for actually keeping shit in.
keeping the cold in.
I thought that was like just for style.
Yeah,
style
like,
points.
get hit by these like rubber arms every time you walk in.
Keeping the intruders out.
Kind of bitch.
You have any more questions for Dad?
Why?
I what?
Why'd you
Exactly.
leave? Was the milk worth it?
Yeah,
Was the Monster Deep well
Oh.
water worth it?
I've got one.
Yes.
When are you gonna paint your X7?
I thought you were gonna get it running first.
We need it running, or do we need it painted?
Painted.
I think painting
Well,
it will
so-
make me more excited to make it run.
Okay. No,
I don't even remember what color
first
you
off,
want it.
Gray.
Like primer gray or like metallic gray?
I've done primer gray.
No,
Metallic.
you did like rattle can primer gray,
Exactly.
not like tiny primer gray.
Are you doing like the whole thing or interior?
I'm doing it all
cage?
one color.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that'll be easy.
Yeah, I mean, to do the inside separate, outside, but
We'll figure it.
I mean,
Otherwise, you can just take my voucher for a paint job and paint Burken Lawson's.
Hate my fucking.
what if it's a good price?
I don't need money right
You do.
now.
You do.
Our X7 would be
Yes.
done if I had money.
Would it? Because like watching
Yes.
these podcasts in the past was never like I don't have any money to finish it. It's always been like I don't want to go work on it.
Yeah, well, that's also part of it. But I mean, I'm not trying to flex my little finances on here. My fucking peewee finances.
You have 2J money.
I had 2J money. I don't no longer have. Actually, I thought about selling it a couple times, but
But if you bought the GS, you'd have days.
J2J.
yeah, but I mean, GTE money and NAT money. GTE money is up.
Right. NA money is more in your range, so you can buy it.
You buy the GS. Daisy in the Arc.
I'll buy the GS if you buy all of my cool parts that I have for an FC at what I want.
We'll talk.
We'll talk, he says. Those cars don't get going during well, I guess they never will then because it's not getting going during shutdown.
Yeah, like I agree with him. His car runs, right?
Yes, I'm actually excited to see it. He's going to some car show on Saturday.
I know when's. I was gonna ask him when and where that was at because I'm like,
Well, ask him.
Yeah, so he's
He's,
literally right
he's
there.
literally in front of your face.
I can see him right there.
oop.
It's funny how when you
I
talk
think
to
it's
him,
over
you
here.
stare at the. Always stare at the name. I'm like talking to him.
I think it's over here, like
Shaking
just.
everything.
I think it's like behind like the Whiteys or something over there. 8 a.m. Saturday.
No, it's over by Kinsey's house.
14.
We could push the RX-7 over. It's close enough.
I could
It
take.
doesn't have a
I could
suspension.
take the not race 240.
Yeah, but
But my car doesn't look bad right now, but the front bumper is just blasted
bro,
and zip tied together.
everyone's not gonna see that. They're gonna look
Yeah.
in the engine bay and be like RB25?
No
No one's gonna
shit.
say that.
I'd say that.
I'm gonna say 'cause no one knows what it is.
Exactly. They'll say it's a 2JZ. Cool.
Usually, that was hilarious. I was dying because we were up at the competition. We dropped the car off, and this dude and his chick or whatever walked up to the car. I was out under the hood, and the dude's like, "Oh, is that a 2J?" And the girl's like, "That's an RB25."
Dude,
I'm like, "Yeah, you're a keeper. Like,
How
you better
many-
fucking leave this loser."
how many times, dude, if I had an RB, I would just tell everyone it's a 2J.
Like a 2G valve cover on it, and call it good.
Like every Instagram post, I put like hashtag 2JZ.
Yeah.
Like I just rock
Just
it
troll it.
just to piss people off.
Be all hot rod, dude, and I want to show my
Dude,
abomination.
let's piss off the boomers with our Japanese amazing machines. And I say our, I
Lawson's
mean
dad's
yours.
probably gonna be there in his
I was
Corvette.
waiting for that. What, your dad? Oh,
Lawson's dad's probably gonna be there in a Corvette or two.
Yeah, he probably wants me to drive one. Except those
I'm
aren't hot
serious.
rods.
Let's push my car over from Kinsey's
it's
house.
8 a.m. Saturday.
We could do it.
I might go because I thought I had to do some pulls on, like frame rack pulls on some dude's 240 on Saturday, but I can remove it.
Fuck yeah.
Might be able to do.
I'm gonna be there. 8 a.m.'s kind of early, but I'm gonna be there. Are you going to 8 a.m. FC Mike?
Yeah, I kind of want to. If I'm going, I kind of want to park next to him, not just like
A ways away.
You should park like
across the
facing
street.
each other.
Across the street.
Facing each other. I'm really excited to see his car wrapped.
All that tractor paint on the door handles.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
He's like, whoever paints it can deal with it later. I'm like, upcharge.
Oh, charge.
that upcharge is just cheaper to get new handles.
They sell them too.
They don't sell fucking window motors though. Window regulators.
I mean, they do. It's just a scam.
Fuck.
I tried looking for one because that red 240 needed a regulator. Yeah, they're like $200.
Yeah, manual
I found my back.
manual regulators for FCs are impossible to.
Did it fully? Said you were gonna paint it later.
Yeah, luckily I found a window regulator in one of the spare doors in my shed.
How many spare 240 parts do you have?
A shed full.
Like, do you have like multiple cars just sitting in there,
No,
like not put together?
I've probably no.
Did Stan ever pick up his?
Which one?
Yeah, the one sitting out back, right? Or did you scrap that?
The white convertible?
I don't know. I thought he had one sitting back there. Maybe it was his. I don't remember.
Because he bought that white convertible for like $400 from that Haji Mart.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
We're an hour in. They're not gonna
Yeah,
look at it.
nobody cares.
It's what it. Whatever. But like, I guess like some dude, some guy owed the guy that owned that Mart money,
Yeah.
so he didn't have the money to pay him. I didn't realize that was bad, I guess, but it could be.
It's all right.
We're an hour in. No one's gonna look at
If
it.
you guys get canceled, it's fine.
We've gotten canceled.
We've been
before.
canceled because of you before.
No, that was it was you guys. but yeah, the guy didn't owe him money. The guy owed the dude money, and he just gave him the 240 in the title, and he's like, "Here, like." And the guy was like, Stan went in there and asked about it, and the guy's like, "Well, he owes me $400. I'll just take that." And Sylvia front end
Oh wow.
convertible, but it was rusted. Hell, like it was gone.
Okay.
Like so Stan got it, took it to my house. And he's like, "Hey, can you like help me? Like, I'll give you the." I think he gave me the engine out of it.
Oh, okay. So you like
So,
flip that, or you still have?
I think Greg's got it now.
Oh, makes sense.
So, but yeah, we got it running because like we're just bad gas. We just like ether got it popped off. Me and Stan were like ripping it up and down my street at like 80 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, that's the one that had like no brakes and no seat.
No subframe,
Oh,
pretty
What?
much. Like yeah, we like jacked the back of it up like after we did it, and like the subframe almost fell out, and it's like
My God.
we almost died.
My God.
But like yeah, because we had that one, then we bought. Well, we found another rusted out S14 like 3 blocks from my house. Bought that for $900. It wasn't running at the time we bought it, but he had like some jank battery terminal deal on it that like showed the voltage of the battery,
Oh, that
like
sounds
LED.
horrible.
So I cut it off and just vice gripped the battery cable to the battery, and it fired right off. But that was also like
Apparently,
would-
people in the Quad Cities just can't work on 240s.
I would have loved to save that car, but it was a gravel car at one point in time, and it was gone. Like I had so many people like, oh, I'll save it. I'm like they wanted to buy the whole thing. We just, I'm like, yeah, like I'm not selling this to anybody.
It's just a liability kind of thing, right?
Well, I could sell it and I'd be like, this thing, I could save all this thing is not structurally sound to be on the road anymore. The one guy was like, I'm a body guy, I can save it, and I'm like, no.
Everybody's a body guy when they want to
Everybody's
save
a body guy when they're at Home Depot and looking at spray foam.
All right. My last question.
Ramen noodle.
The new S13 you got, the pig nose.
Yeah.
Did you have a hatch to put on it, or are you just going to fix the one that's on it if you can, for that little rust spot?
I thought about fixing it. Greg said he might have a couple sitting out somewhere.
I had one for a while,
I know you did.
but it was missing the part that you needed.
The hatch part?
That like ledge,
Yeah.
because that was the one that used to make the Sol Camino. So he cut that like lip.
Right,
and then
right. I don't know. I thought about maybe trying to fix the one that's on there. I mean, if I can find one that's rust free, then fine.
Mm-hmm.
I could
fiber
probably.
one.
Are you going to...
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be cool.
no.
Are you going to paint it, or are you going to leave it red?
I'll probably leave it red. 'Cause even if I do a kit, I'll probably just paint. But I mean, the paint on it's not bad.
Wasn't some clear coming up, or is that just on the hatch?
I think it's single stage. I
Oh.
don't think they did base clear back in early or late 80s on that. So
Damn.
if it's single stage, it'll buff out. It'd buff pretty nice because that stuff gets rock hard. So
Same.
yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Bad choice of words.
We'll end it on that. Anything you want to plug? Yeah.
No comment.
Next week we'll have Cypher on.
We will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already got it set up.
Okay.
He was begging. He was like, kick Mike off and let me
Yeah.
come on instead. I was like, no, we already have it set up with
he
Mike.
freaking hasn't been talking in the chat since the beginning. So
It's
He
'cause
was
he hates
bored
us.
with you. So we'll have him on next week. We're
6 p.m. Central.
yeah, we're gonna be changing our time zone we're changing the time
We're
zone
moving.
completely. So, but we'll be 6 o'clock due to my work schedule. And then Al Lawson can go to the gym.
Yay. I was going anyway, but yeah.
So you
Not
weren't
that
going
gym.
anywhere.
I was going anyway.
But now you can go a little earlier and then get to bed. Bitch.
we're not getting food.
I have to go to work.
What the fuck do you think?
Are you paying?
I expected.
No, I'm sorry.
I expect to go to work after this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not on first anymore.
No. And I'm trying to get paid, so I'll go in. But
We're still on air.
Yeah, we're just plugging stuff.
yeah. Eventually we're gonna get Tyler Hines on. Out there in the now.
Okay,
Zion.
Mr. Hines,
If you're out
Yeah,
there.
he's still there.
if you're still here,
He's still here.
is it possible, not saying, next week or anything, that if we paid gas for you to come out here for a day for a solid pod, and we could make it not a Wednesday night, we can make it like a weekend thing to like make it easier. Is that a possibility?
Think on it. Let us
Think
know.
on it. Let us know.
We'd like to have you on.
We're trying to go international. By that I mean like other people in Iowa.
I've overstayed my welcome on this podcast.
We only have Mike on so many times. Only so many questions.
Yeah.
Only so many Pro 3 jokes to make.
There you go. I've already picked up mine.
Did you really? Are they on yet?
Mine are in a box in my trailer.
Mine are in a box in my car.
On the car?
I don't have any. All right, sick. We'll message you.
Yeah, we'll
For-
talk to you directly.
Yeah. That's a fucking pod, ladies and gents.
That's it. Mic drop. Please don't.
These were expensive.
Love you. Bye.